so that they have less mental stress trying to comprehend what you're saying to them and put it in terms with what they're experiencing, what they're remembering and believing. I'm not saying that my aunt has dementia or Alzheimer's, but what she is saying, she believes. So I'm not going to argue with her anymore. Let her do her rants to her cheering section. Let everybody.
Okay, now you said you're just not gonna say nothing anymore. That it's my reality, and I don't know what other hogwash you said. But yes, Mary, it is my reality because it's the truth. It's really what you are truly like. Yes, my reality is a fact. You're the one that's in a delusional state, apparently. Maybe you really are nuts. You may really be. But you're the most manipulative one I've ever met in my life. You're sitting there talking about something very serious about what you read and how it's best just to smile and nod while holding an armless, legless creature that you created, and you're snuggling up to it like it's your spouse. Honestly, what can I tell you? If you walk in a therapist's office and saw yourself sitting on a couch or in a chair with that creature up across your face, giving it love, would you stick around to take advice from that person? No, you wouldn't. You would realize that maybe you're not as bad as you thought. The therapist, on the other hand, may need some help, which is what I'm trying to tell you. You need some help. Get some help. Get some real help. Do you walk in their office holding that thing? I really want to know. I truly want to know. Oh, and I've got something really important since I'm talking to you directly. You really, you. Why don't you focus on Zelda? You need to. Everybody in the whole family has beat that game, but you can't seem to do it. Why? You've been playing video games since you were just a weed high, like the weeds out in the yard. You need to get back and finish it. And if you can't, then you need a different kind of help. You might want to reach out to some real gamers and see if they can't help you with it. But you need to finish it. I've noticed that's just something you quit everything, which has been brought out in you many, many times. You don't fulfill nothing. Your reaction now is just proof that you never did care about anybody but yourself. That's all you care about now. It didn't matter really where I went and where I took apple juice or what I did. It was all an attention grab for you. And I know I'm packing a lot in there, but just look at yourself. I want you to seriously look at yourself. Take a second and just look and say to yourself, do I really want to take advice from that? That right there, holding that head. Then the last video I watched, you are standing in your doorway with nothing on your feet, and you have standing there complaining about pet owners and taking responsibility, and you're standing there barefooted near dog poop, probably done stepped in it a few times and dragged it through your house because we've all seen how nasty you are. Why don't you take responsibility of yourself first and then get on here and tell people how to be responsible? Because you're giving out some pretty rough advice for somebody who can't even take care of herself. Do you not understand that nobody wants to listen to you because because look at yourself. I'm gonna hurry up before it clicks start. Look at that. You're hideous. Sitting there holding that whatever the hell it is. I really don't even know. I don't even think you know. I don't think you know what you created. But you're talking about responsibility, about pet owners not taking responsibility. You couldn't even take responsibility of what was standing right outside your door. I believe I would have cleaned up the dog poop at the front door so I didn't step in it with my bare feet and track it through. But we've all seen your bathroom, so it doesn't bother you. So nothing bothers you. Nothing. Like I said earlier, nothing I do truly bothers you. You just, you're just trying to put on an air like you are superior and that you're such a poor victim. Look, I don't even know what to say. That is the most. You're sitting there holding a crocheted head with no arms and no legs, calling it friend. You took that thing everywhere you went, except to the front door to talk about the dog poop. You got to please explain this. And please finish that game, Zelda. I do know you have someone waiting on you to do that. You let everybody down. And you know, I hate to be the one to tell them that you just can't, you're not capable of finishing it. Because you couldn't sneak and steal it from somebody. And you couldn't watch nobody beat it so you would know how. Because that's the only way you know anything. It's through Google searches to create ailments. I mean, you've had so many, it's hard to keep track. You really ought to be dead by now if you'd had that many. But oh no, you still walking around, still doing your thing, aren't you? Lying and cheating and grifting. You're really something. Something to behold, I tell you. Don't give out no advice when you look like that. It's really distasteful. And it really shows your ignorance. When you're going to sit in a government apartment holding a yarn head that you got, somebody had to give you the yarn while you're waiting on your food stamps to load where you can go buy some more junk and coffee for whatever it is you want. It's unbelievable to me. And you're going to talk to people about being responsible? Who in the hell is responsible for you? California? Does California need to step in and clean up your shit? Because you're pretty nasty. Somebody needs to get right on it. So who is responsible for you? Because you're not responsible for yourself. See, the difference between you and 99.9% of the people is that we take responsibility for ourselves and those around us. You haven't even grasped that, but you're going to tell somebody else how to be responsible. How responsible were you when you went into a man's home to help under the pretense that you were going to be a caregiver? Isn't that a responsibility? Wasn't it a responsibility of yours that when you were living with your grandmother to call 911 when she fell? Wouldn't that have been a responsible thing to do? No, don't preach to nobody about responsibility. There's too many things in your life that shows how truly irresponsible you are. Let me tell you what to do. Get on out there and start licking that dog shit up because that's all you really are worth to eat. You get out there and lick it up, you hear? Because I'm so sick of you. I don't care if you watch me or not, but it's out there. And just remember, the reality that I live in is a reality called truth. The truth about you and all your lies lies within me. And I just don't even know how to get them all out there proper. So please, and please quit showing your damn face, for God's sake. My mother lied to you. She lied to you. Listen to me. You were lied to. You were not cute or pretty or beautiful or the sweetest thing since the candy shop was created. You have been lied to. Get over it and understand that when you put your face on like that, sometimes it's best just to go on and be behind the camera. Don't be putting that face up in there. It's grotesque. It looks as hideous as that head you're holding. And when it speaks, You can almost smell your breath through the damn screen. You dye your hair to look like a freaking clown, a rejected clown. Nobody would hire you as a clown. You're a rejected clown. You step out, you're in your apartment. I can't get over this. Well, your nasty feet, granted, they're nasty, but you open the door to show responsible people what irresponsibility looks like when your whole life is irresponsibility. You amaze me. Your stupidity amazes me. But you go ahead and keep smiling and nodding at me. Call it whatever you want. It doesn't matter to me. But just know, as long as I'm here, I'm going to keep on being me. My reality will always be the truth. The truth about your reality that was all lies. And how you hide behind you hide. You talk all big and bad, but if I knocked on your door, you would be like that dog in your hallway, shitting all over the place. You would truly. It wouldn't matter how old I was. If you saw me through the peephole, you would be just shitting everywhere. Be a whole new video you'd make. It wouldn't be that water caused diarrhea. It would be because Aunt Kathy knocked on your door. Then you would have a just verified excuse for it. Well, listen, I know I'm rambling. Had too much to say. So let me get off of here and move on to something else.